How's it going, everybody? A lot of ups and downs for me today. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, that's pretty nice. Flip it open, flip it close. Flip it open, flip it close. Yesterday in the morning, I posted a video about struggling, how I was struggling. Here I am again. It's like 2:30 a.m. or something. I don't know, 2:30. Yeah, it's about that. And I had, even though it doesn't look like it, I had a super. I mean, the night ended great. I don't. These moods, I embrace these moods. So you know what? You might actually see my mood switch in the middle of making this video. I wasn't gonna make a video right now. I'm living in my car, with my dog, a little cute dog. Okay, let me get to it because I don't want this video to be too long. I want to get to the point here. I'm struggling right now with a lot of the messages that I'm seeing. I'm getting the messages that I'm seeing on YouTube channels. And two things that I want to point out. The first being, I feel like, and there's others who are making videos who agree with me on this point, that the same message over and over and over again, we get the same message, and there might be little nuances to the message. And what I'm finding is, one thing that I've found to be a struggle, that it's been triggering me, and I'm trying to work on that. It's not something I don't blame my trigger on them. It's triggering me, and I'm trying to figure out why. And I'm getting to a point where I'm realizing, like, it's the opinion that people are adding to their videos. Right? So you'll get a message. I resonate with the message 100%. And then I'll hear and then they'll add a comment like, hey, you have no idea. You don't even know this is happening. And all of a sudden I go, I totally resonated with that message. And now, but I have 100%, I have an idea that it's happening. So what's going on here? And you keep listening, and then they'll go, and if this doesn't resonate with you, if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, then leave it for someone else. And it's like, okay, but you're saying it with such confidence. You're creating conflict in your message. Right? Some of the best messages that I see are open-ended for the person, for the viewer to decide if they know or not. So that knowing that, to tell someone they're strong, they're this, they're that I could resonate with. But if it's and you don't even know it, you're throwing in. It's like I said in my last video, it's like you're taking away my power. And you're making me question whether a message resonates with me or not. And the other thing, and the second thing is, as the person delivering the message, you need to understand that you're delivering the message for the reason, because the message is also for you. The message is being channeled through you because you are the embodiment of that message. You are the message. I've been commenting a ton, and I've been getting the most interaction with content creators who are commenting back and liking and appreciating what I have to say. And I'm literally just saying what they're saying. I'm saying you're a miracle. You're a light. You are the embodiment. You are the way you delivered the message was beautiful. And it's like you're giving the message for a reason because you understand the message, right? Spirit gives you the message because you are capable of taking on the message. I was a lawyer before I decided to go on this journey. And one thing that, as a lawyer, that I realized I had to tell people all the time was, stay in your lane, do your job. I always had to deal with real estate agents and mortgage brokers who would give their clients legal advice, or they'd call me and they would say that the client is asking for this question, which was a question for a lawyer. And I'd say, tell them to call me and I'll discuss it with them. And they'll say, can you just tell me so I can tell them? And I say, no, because you're not gonna, you might not say it right. You might not, that's my job. You can just tell. And it's nothing against them. I'm not telling them to see. This is where people then take offense to things. It's like, stay in your lane. Speak when it's your turn to speak. Everybody is so afraid of being of learning these days. Everybody's so afraid of being proud of who they are in their position. When that client asks me something about mortgages or about the real estate agent process, I don't call them and say, hey, can you give me this answer? So I say, call your real estate agent. I give you the credit of being the professional that you are, right? Do not be ashamed to admit that you don't know something. You're misguiding people. You're doing a disservice by misguiding them if you're giving information that you don't have knowledge of, which is a lot. It's like, you don't have knowledge of whether I know I have strength or not, right? Maybe you're getting some sort of message, but again, there's my last message again, it was about positivity versus messages and speaking rooted in negativity versus positivity, right? You don't even know it is rooted in negativity. You're saying, I don't understand myself. You're saying you understand me better than I understand me, and you're just channeling a message, right? And you're gonna claim, oh well, no, that just doesn't. That's a cop out. I get it with certain things, not with everything, right? And I'm gonna catch a bunch of hate for this, but it's like, we need to hold ourselves to higher standards. And it's, again, if you give me hate, it's because you realize you're doing it, right? Anybody who's gonna promote hate, this is not hate I'm promoting. I'm promoting love. I'm promoting sending the right message. I'm promoting bettering yourself and being true to yourself, right? That is promotion of love. So if you come back at me with hate, then take a look at yourself, right? It's like, I'm now challenging the people who are saying these things, who are telling people not to accept that hate and to look at themselves. And those people, I'm challenging you not to spread hate from this message and to take a look at yourself and grow, right? Grow in your profession, grow in your trade. Because a lot of it too is like, you're the spark, you're this, and yet I've reached out to a number of these people, and only one, and she knows who she is. Only one has had the genuine, I will work with you if you do this. I'll definitely work with you, because and to her, I don't say, oh yeah, I have to do all the work and then you want to jump in. I go, no, she's established. She's busy. She is a busy person. She's got her shit going on. She's not going to just hop in and take on some random person that she just met, right? So I understand where she's coming from. But she said, yes, do it, and I'll work with you. Whereas, well, that's the only one. Everybody else has, that's for you to do. That's for you to do. And that's where this next message comes from. This message came to me. Yeah, I was a lawyer, and then I found joy when I needed money. I was washing dishes at a hall, which I enjoyed. Oh my God, I enjoyed that so much better than being a lawyer. I hated being a lawyer. I hated myself. That's what led me to where I am right now, living in my car. But I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey. I choose to live here. I could easily go get a job in a high level management or, board of directors. I could get those positions. I don't want it. I want something bigger. I want something more with more meaning. What I've been through, I want to share it. So while I was working this one event, and I could share this because it doesn't have their last names on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but at weddings they have, they often have little trinkets or something, and they had this box of matches that says the perfect match. Right? Shout out to Cassandra and Joseph. Hope your marriage is flourishing. I hope you're still the perfect match for each other. It's a lot of hard work. I'll tell you what, I was delaying doing this message because I only had 2 matches left. And I love this metaphor that I was afraid to do it. And then, ask and you shall receive, right? I was like, oh, I wish I had more matches so I could do this. I don't want to waste those matches. Not like I can't get matches somewhere else, but it's just, I'm living in my car too. And it's like, where the fuck do you get matches? But, good thing I didn't just go buy them, because I ended up finding 2 more matches, which are being held right here by my Kinder Surprise Green Lantern, so that I didn't lose them. Just holding them as swords. And I found 2 more matches, so so I can make my point and still have 2 matches left for my own personal purpose that I want to use them for. And here's where I struggle with a lot of the creators, everything that's going on right now, promoting, you're so important. This, again, you're giving that message, and I am only saying positive things about you right now. I'm saying you are more important than you're giving yourself credit for, because you're acting as if you're just doing a reading for the collective, in my collective, and this is like, no, the collective is the collective. The entire world is the collective, right? These messages could resonate with anyone in the world, except for some of these crime ones, which are, the crime ones are, if anybody else is resonating 100% with the crime readings that are going around, I'd like to meet you, because it's so fucking out of left field, and it matches my story to a T. Like, not one thing, unless an opinion comes up, not one thing doesn't resonate with me. But okay, I do a lot of work with fire, right? So, the perfect match, right? What a cute little concept that is, the perfect match. It's implying 1, but, match equals 2, right? So, that's the concept right there. The perfect match. The perfect match, we all interpret it as if you just need 1 match, but a match equals 2. Right? Or more. You can match more, right? When you're playing a match game, you could have multiple matches. So a match is 2 or more, right? Starting to realize that the English language, I used to say it's dumb because it has all these words that mean the same thing, or mean something different, but it's the same fucking word. It's confusing. Yet, now when I start using it like this, the English language is working out so beautifully for everything I need to do. All the points that I'm trying to make. So here we go. Let's see if this even works. This seems like it's fucking smooth as shit. So this, right? See if I can light a match. Rub it a little bit. Find that sweet spot. Oh, I almost lost my other match. Oh, I saw a spark. We're getting some. There we go. One match. Okay. Let's add another one. Watch what happens. The flame doubles in size. Okay. I might try and do this again better where I could do one match with two matches and show you that. Oh, and it's like incense. Oh, the Padre, Espíritu Santo. Ooh, that smells nice. But anyway, I still have two matches left. Two matches burn brighter than one. This shit doesn't work if we don't work together. We are not meant to isolate. If you are isolating to work on yourself, that is one thing. But if you are isolating as a final goal, you are not helping the cause. If the idea is, oh, I made it to a spot that I can be happy with myself, but I need to isolate because I don't want to risk other people messing with that, then guess what? You haven't made it to a spot that you're happy with yourself. Sorry to tell you. I'm Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky, but I'm this is the hard truth, and it's all being brought to you out of love. Power in numbers. That's what equitability is all about. That's what I started this. Strength in numbers. That's the idea of the horse family. Their defense is to stand together, shoulder to shoulder. I don't know the anatomy of a horse. All right. Do they have shoulders? That counts as a shoulder, right? Side by side. They have sides. That's for sure. And strength in numbers. When a group of hyenas, okay, I don't know, I'm mixing Lion King with horses now, okay? Because I don't know who else is hunting horses. When a group of hyenas is coming for a group of horses, if the horses band together, if the herd bands together and stands side by side, they just need to stand there. They don't even need to fight. And that's strength. Strength is not fighting. Strength is the ability to affect change without fighting. That's what strength is. The ability to stand together in unity, but each individual being an individual, right? We're being isolated and we're accepting it. And we're accepting that as our truth. And we're saying, I'm strong. That's why I need to leave. How is that strength? You know, I see messages everywhere like, this is why people are isolating. And we're justifying it. This is why. This is why. And so we justify it, so we promote it. How does manifestation work, guys? Manifestation where we put it out there and we do. Right? So if we keep promoting that we need to people who awaken need to isolate because they are at risk, you're saying you're weak. You're saying you're weaker than the rest. And you're hiding. And then no change happens. Great. Good for you. You're alone. Wouldn't you rather be, I don't even like going on. Guess what? I could go to any bar, any club, anywhere. At the beginning, I couldn't. I needed to isolate to get to a point where you can't affect me, right? And I may be irritated, but guess what? When this message is done, it's gone. That's the whole point, is I can still have emotion. I could still have a share in emotion, passion and emotions, and I could still express anger and I can still express hurt, but I don't hang on to it and it doesn't affect me when I leave, right? The perfect match shines brighter when there's more. Do the work. I'm here. There's other people here. I am going to be teaching the way. I'm going to be guiding. Look, if we don't do it, we've already lost, right? Because the people who aren't working on themselves, they outnumber us. They outnumber us. But if we continue to work and we come out of hiding and we go where they go, and then the next time you're sitting at a bar and your friend Deborah, I love you, Debbie, but your friend Deborah is like, if your name is Deborah and you go by Debbie, Deb, whatever, I don't know, I just used the name because there was actually a lot of talk about everybody loves Raymond lately, so that's why I picked Deborah. Deborah! That's my Raymond. If your friend Deborah's at the bar going like, oh my God, did you see her? Fuck her. If your friend Bobby, or I should use Raymond, if your friend Raymond is at the bar going, you see that fucking bitch? The goal is that your response is not, yeah, I know. Oh my God, I have your back. Oh yeah, well, that girl was a bitch, man. You totally. No, the response should be, what's wrong, man? Why are you being so mean to that girl? What's going on? And giving that person a safe space to reflect their true intentions. That's what we need. That's how we get there. That's how this is done. That's how we accomplish it. And if you can't do it, it's okay. It's okay. So but don't fake it. Because that goes against the authenticity. If you can't do it, just be okay with saying you can't do it. We need to be authentic. We need to be our authentic selves for this to work. And when we are, see, this is English. This is where English for. When we are our authentic selves, and the fake comes in and they're surrounded by authenticity, they will conform. The ones who can't even fathom the change right now will be outnumbered. And what do we say that those people are followers, right? So what are they going to do when they're outnumbered by authenticity? They're going to follow and they're going to be authentic. That's the goal. So I'm going to be here. I'm choosing not to continue. I'm choosing not to fight for my career in law. I'm choosing not to get a job as a CEO. I am a highly educated, highly knowledgeable person. I am choosing to live in my car, to travel around Canada right now, and in the future, the States, and in the future, Europe, and in the future, I'll travel around the whole world to spark the light in as many people that need it, right? To be there for the flames that feel like they can't go outside. This is what I'm doing. I'm dedicating my life to this. This is what I'm doing. I'm here for us. I'm here for me, and I'm here for the greater good. And the greater good is inside all of us. So, look, first off, I don't have any followers. I'm not getting that many views. So I'm not expecting much hate, but usually this tough love shit is what gets people going. So maybe I will get hate. And if I get hate, bring on your hate, baby. Bring on your hate, because I know exactly the more you tell me what you hate about me, the more I can tell what you hate about yourself. So bring your hate. I welcome it, and I will give you love back. No one can upset me. I'll just tell you that. And up there, I just issued a challenge. Upset me. Get me to fucking get angry. See if you can affect my mood. Right? I might turn this into a challenge, maybe like a meet on the street challenge, like only for those who have negative things to say. Or I'll offer this to the people: if you have something negative to say, I'll give you 5 minutes to say whatever you want to me. You have to agree to film it though. You have 5 minutes to say whatever you want to me to get a reaction, and then if you can't get me to react in a negative sense, if you can't get me to explode, then you have to give me 1 minute to do the same to you, and I won't need the whole minute, because you'll tell, in the 5 minutes that I give me, you'll tell me everything I need to know about you. Bring the hate. Somebody make me react. Issuing a global challenge. Make me angry. Make me mad. Say something that gets me to explode. Global challenge. Spread the word. Make me mad. But if you are going to take on this challenge, you have to agree to film it and allow me to post it, which means even the 1 minute that I get and whatever ensues after, because I only need to speak for 1 minute, but you know, everything that happens after. And guess what? This is not to be mean. It's to get you to look at yourself. And I'm only offering this challenge because I really don't like this challenge, because it has a lot of hate, you know, a lot of negativity in there. But I'm saying this challenge to the people who want to throw hate at me, right? And again, I'll meet you with love. I'll meet your hate with love, and you will react. See, I won't even, here, I'll add to the challenge to make it better, all right? You have 5 minutes to say whatever you want to me. Nasty, blah, 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 whatever. Nasty, rude, and fucking make me angry, make me react, make me want to fight. And then you got 1 minute. You got to give me 1 minute, and I can't say, I can only respond to you with questions and with love. Like I can't respond to you with hate. I'll only respond to you with questions and love in 1 minute, and see what kind of reaction I get from you. Right? Challenge issued. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm saying I can do it if I'm met with hate. At the end of the day, I'm going to give you back love. All right? So, I don't know. There's a lot of going around, like, oh, negativity. People who are, if you hang around negative people, a positive person is more likely to be affected by negative people than negative people are to be, like, bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Stop spreading that narrative. The strength in love and in light is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's because who's really positive? Who's really loving themselves? If a positive person cannot outweigh the negative person, then you're not really that positive. And you need to self-reflect and look at yourself and work. And there's a ton of us out there that are doing it, and I love you to death. I didn't know they existed, and there's a ton of you on the internet, and I love you, because I was so happy to find out that there are others, because I was surrounded by none of them. No one I was surrounded by. The entire my entire hometown outcasted me. So I stuck around, and I was convinced that I need to change these people. And that's why I said, you know, I need to get the fuck out of here and find the others, because I know we're out there. I know you're out there, and I've met you now. I've met some of you. I've seen videos of some of you, people who will cop to their you know, they take accountability for themselves, for their actions. You're out there, and you're all out there. You're all in here. You have to look in here. I can't look in there for you. So again, I can only spark the light. I can only spark an idea, but it's on you to take that spark and turn it into a flame, and then you can build that flame, let it burn, let it shine. I can't do that part. That's on you. And you gotta do whatever you gotta do to make it so that others can't dim it. Isolate for that. If you want to isolate for that, yeah. But during that isolation, build it to a point where it's so big that the biggest storm can't put out that fire. Right? To a point where a storm only breathes air into the fire and makes it bigger, and you burn brighter and you shine brighter and you love harder. I love each and every one of you. That's what I do. I'm here to love. I'm here to appreciate. I'm here to find the gold in the shit. I'm here to take the negativity and turn it positive. I am committing my life to this mission. And I want to work with whoever wants to work with me. Because at the end of the day, I want to work with the world. It takes us all. It takes numbers, power in numbers, equitability, the herd. We need the herd to stand. And you need to be a strong individual in order to hold your place in the line, right? When the herd stands together, one weak link lets a hyena in behind, and then the herd's done for. They disband. They're all over the place during chaos. Now they're fighting. But when each horse is able to stand strong as an individual, in their spot as an individual, within the group, within the herd, as a unit of it's a shield. It's the strongest. You get your results without anger. You get your results without fighting. Oh my God, it feels so good to get that off my chest. And that's the truth, is like, I can't build this channel based off me just being like, I'm so happy all the time, because I have these moments. And I have to be real with myself and be real with you in these moments. But guess what? I'm going to get out of these moments and I'm going to fucking smile after. Look, I told you, rewind the video to the start. Check my attitude compared to my attitude right now. It's changed, because that's what I do. I self-reflect on myself. I learned a lot about myself in that moment. If I don't like those messages, I'm treating those messages, okay, here's the bottom line. I'm treating those messages the same way that I treated people in my life. Why do I keep going back to the messages? If from now on, if I don't get a message I like, and I keep seeing the same thing, and I keep shame on me. Shame on me, but I don't have shame. It's only shame on me if I keep doing it. It's my problem if I continue. Why am I choosing to go back? It's like I'm choosing to irritate myself. They're not irritating me. The person in the video is not irritating me. I am irritating myself by choosing to go back to listen to a message where the message is that I don't know something about myself, causing confusion, outstepping where and there's a number of messages where I fucking love every minute of it, and they say all the right things, and they don't overstep, and they tell you to do your research, and they say, if you're not, if you're in danger, go get help. I'm not a professional. Some of them straight up say, right? I know for sure, Bromwin's Cove, she's wonderful, and she always said, I'm not a lawyer. So if this is actually something, I'm not a police officer. I'm not an investigator. I'm not an accountant. Like, if she's like, hey guys, I'm not a financial advisor. So like, if this is something with money, like, go get help. Like that, like she fucking tells people, right? And she's like, good for her. She's telling you that's not her responsibility. Love her to death. She's done so much for me on my journey. Shout out to Bronwyn, right? And then there's others that, you know, that hold people accountable for the messages that they're sending and the clickbait and the this and the that. And it's like, is this a business? Because you're messing with people who actually come here for like real messages. There is a way to make it a business without, you know, fucking with people's lives. Because you have to understand that people will resonate with your messages whether you make that resonation claim or not, all right? Are you here to affect change or are you here to make money, right? I'm going to tell you, you can do both. You don't need to fall for that bullshit that everybody else is doing. Don't fall for that. Click this message right now or and something will happen at 11:11 tomorrow. No, it won't. When it doesn't happen, then what? You made your money from that one person that one time. That one person, after the 11:11 comes, they're not going to pay you anymore. Like, long term, real goals, real change. Let's do it. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm driving across the country right now to do it. And change is coming. Love yourself first and foremost. Spark light. Shine bright. Mwah. Love you.